Lord Almighty will let us know that our solution is closer than we think. The resolution to our problem is nearer than we think. Do you understand? For those sitting near where the breakthrough is, very close to you, but you don't know. If God should open your eyes to know exactly which chair that thing is, you would have sat there, right? Wouldn't you have sat there? So the Lord Almighty will give us, your blessing is closer to you than you imagine. The person who is going to help you is closer to you than you imagine. The answer to that question is closer to you than imagine. One day I had a revelation, and the Lord showed me something like this church. And in the corner of the wall is a hole. It seems as if the hole opens to the outdoor. And it was winter time. And cold air was coming in, and the whole place was cold. So, and there are 2 double doors. Actually, it's a vision of this church. And cold air was coming in. And people were coming in, going out, coming in, going out. And inside the room, I saw that some people had coats on. I saw that some people didn't have anything on. So those who had coats on were, kind of a little bit warm. And those who didn't have coat were freezing. I also saw people freezing to death. But I also saw people going out and there other people coming in. And I was asking God, I said, what is this? He said that, you know what? The problem is that nobody saw what the root cause of this freezing is. Nobody knew. But the bottom line is that people are just living with it and managing it. For those who can pray, for those who have money, they bought a coat and covered themselves. Money can be, those who have money, you can equate to those who can pray. They pray themselves. Some people come from marriage, family where none of them keep marriages. Everybody that married in their house divorced. But some they were able to marry to keep their marriage. But it's a major struggle. Why? Because they had the tendency to pray. They prayed the marriage through. But what is happening is that when they have children, if those children are not intense in prayer, what their mother skipped, their child is going to go through. Why? And that's what God is showing me. For those who have money, they bought coat. But those who did not, they died in it. Some, they were freezing cold. So I was telling God, what are you trying to say? He said, ask me to open your eyes so you can see where the problem is. So that problem, when you see the problem and you close the problem, everybody in your lineage will not go through it. So all you need to do is go and seal that hole. Once you seal that hole, I showed you to seal that hole, it doesn't matter who is passing. The place is going to be what? It's going to be warm. So God used you to solve a problem of your lineage. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the family may be going through something. Maybe childbearing has been an issue in your family. But by God's grace, you're able to have 1 or 2. But that doesn't solve the problem. That problem is in larger. But God, in His infinite mercy, with prayer and whatever, God exonerated you from it. So we're good.